YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's a video talking about this card, Cold Wave. So this card first came out in Pharaoh's Servant, and it came out, I think, in DB1, and then it came out in Champion Pack 06, I believe. So basically, let's talk about this card. This card was like a really powerful card that didn't really see a lot of play full time until Gladiator Beast came out and Dad emerged. So basically what this card does, I'm going to read the effect. This card can only be activated at the start of your main phase 1. Until your next turn, neither player can activate or set spell or trap cards or activate their effects. So basically what this does is at the start of your main phase 1, you have this in your hand, you play that. Until your next turn, spell and trap cards are frozen. It was like an earlier version of that monster, Danko Seka. When that's on the field, your opponent can't activate it or set any more spell and traps. Neither player can do that, I believe. So, that's the good thing about it. Because, number one, this card was really good with Gladiator Beast. Because Gladiator Beast used to thrive with this card. Because if you, go first, if you go on round 2... you play this, your opponent has nothing to respond against. And then you set up your board and that's it. It's simple. And once you have an established board, you just activate that, you pretty much win the game. This was also good with anti-meta and gadgets. Like you have the Thunder King Ryo, you do Cold Wave, they can't do much. It was very lethally effective against stuff like Lightsworn, Dark Arm, Six Samurai, and Synchro Cat, stuff like that. But the reason why this card will never come back today is because of all the new decks out there, like Danger, Crusadia Thunder, we got Sky Strikers, we got Salamander Great, we got Mech Knight Invoked, we got ABCs, and all that stuff, and Orcrust on all that stuff. This card would just make the game totally unfair, because you activate this, you do the stuff with the combo, it's just, it will never happen. That's one of the reasons why Cold Wave will remain banned. Because when Cold Wave got banned at the time, it had to get banned for that reason, because it was just too broken. When you go first, this card can be a backbreaker for anything. It really is. So yeah, I used to like to use Cold Wave in the past, but like I said, this card didn't see a lot of play until Gladiator Beast came onto the scene. That's the main thing about it. But the card was so broken, and today, if it would have came back today, this card would have been completely broken. It would have been so crazy. Like you play Danger, Crusadia Thunder, just simply play this. You shut down Sky Strikers for one full turn. It's that simple. If this was here in the format today, this would be lethally effective against Sky Strikers. You know what I mean? But it can't come back because this card would be used in the other builds like Mech Knight Invoked, Danger Orcrust, or Danger Chaos Thunder Dragon, stuff like that. This card will never come back just because of that. There's other cards that won't come back, like Butterfly Dagger Elma, Change of Heart won't come back. What else won't come back? Time Seal won't come back. Yatagarasu, stuff like that got banned is going to remain banned, obviously. So yeah, Cold Wave, like I said, this card was really great with Gladiator Beast when Gladiator Beast first came out in late 2007, early 2008, I believe. This card then saw a lot of gameplay, and it used to be powerful. But that's why it got banned. Because when Infernities came out and X-Sabers came out, this is when this card had to go, obviously. You know what I mean? It would have been really effective today against stuff evolved in multiple spell and trap card usage, like Sky Strikers, the Herald of Perfection, stuff like that. So, but it can't come back because all of the other dangerous builds out there, this card would have been broken. So that's why Cold Wave won't come back ever. If it does, I'd be entirely surprised. It would, but it won't come back just solely for that reason, like I explained earlier. So, yeah, that's the reason. Those are my reasons why Cold Wave won't be unbanned ever. You guys can draw your own conclusions why it won't come back, but my conclusion is because of all those archetypes. And then we have the Dragon Maid monster archetype coming out in a couple months, and we have along with a couple other archetypes that would probably make this card really nasty if it would have came back. So That's why with all those new major OTK decks out there, this will not be a good idea to bring Cold Wave back. It would just make the format more unfair, obviously, because one of the cards they brought back in the recent ban list was Digusto Emerald to 1, and they put Super Polymerization at free. I think I'm not saying that Digusto Emerald is a danger, but Super Poly at free, that should have never have happened. Super Polymerization should have went to 1 or been banned again, because that just makes like the card more broken and unstable. That's why Cold Wave would have never came back. Because if Cold Wave would have came back on this recent ban list, along with free Super Polymerizations and Digusto Emerald coming back to 1, there would have been a lot of players who would have just basically, some would have been like jumping up and down in joy seeing this card come back. Because then they're going to be thinking, oh, we're going to play this in our Danger, Crusadia Thunder decks, and anything with Danger or Crust, stuff like that, and go and wreak havoc on Sky Strikers. Because this card would lethally shut down Sky Strikers for 1 full turn until your opponent's next turn. And they can't even set like the Widow Anchors or the Eagle Boosters or stuff like that. You know, it would have just totally demolished, like, if they went first. Like, if you go first, like I said, Sky Strikers would be demolished with this card for 1 turn. It would be awful. Then you could set up your board and your opponent can't really do much. But then some other players would have probably quit the game in protest, because this would make the format even more unfair. Imagine having Cold Wave at 1, Super Poly at 3, like Yatagarasu at 1, and Emerald at 1, and all that. That would make the format entirely unfair. Those are cards like Yatagarasu, Cold Wave, Time Seal, Change of Heart, and this. Those cards will never be coming off the ban list for that simple reason. Like, never. Just never. It's that simple. So, yeah. So that's what my thoughts on the whole thing is. So you can tell me what you think of it and give me your reason why Cold Wave will never come back, because my reasons are simple. It would be too broken and too unfair for the current meta out there. It just wouldn't be unfair to some players. You know what I mean? So yeah, more videos coming soon. I hope you all enjoy this video. Comment and subscribe for more videos. Later, guys.